Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Really smart game design there, where they just say, here's the playing manual in universe, and then that's it. You don't have to be concerned about it. Oh, that cop died. Somehow they dragged him out of the car and got him up here before I got here? They must have been really booking it. So yeah, Resident Evil 4 is also important because RE4 is the first game for me that I ever read a Let's Play for. And that was, of course, one of the most important Let's Plays ever. I'm not kidding. I'll put a link to it in the description for this video. Was the Dark Ids RE4 Let's Play. It is very important, at least to me, because it's kind of one of the perfect Let's Plays, and there are very few of those. But because I read RE4, or because I read the Dark Ids RE4 Let's Play, I got into the rest of the Dark Ids Let's Play. And because I got into the rest of the Dark Ids Let's Plays on lparchive.org, I want to say? I'll tell you more after I read this note. Alert order. Recently, there's been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, this prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. Prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party, other than the United States government, involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Torres Mendez. So yeah, it wouldn't make sense for those notes to be written in English, so that's where the kind of theory behind Leon being able to speak Spanish comes from. So yeah, I found out about... What was I? Found out about LP Archives, and because of that, I got into the Something Awful era of Goon LPs, which I would consider to be the second generation of Let's Plays. So because of that, I got into Psychedelic Eyeball and Proton John and Wooga, and most importantly, the Freelance Astronauts. And because of the Freelance Astronauts, I got involved in the... Or I got into... I should say I got involved. That really makes me sound kind of pretentious. I got into the later generation, the third generation of LPs, which was the YouTube generation. So, most importantly, in my eyes, the Facecam and Facecam-less groups like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and Two Best Friends. So, really, Resident Evil 4 is one of the most important pieces of media in my entire life. Because if I hadn't gotten into fuck you. If I hadn't gotten into Research Indicates Jurassic Park Trespasser LP, I would have never had the idea to do From the Top. I would have never seen LPs as an educational resource.
Who are these people?
So yeah, if it weren't for Resident Evil 4, we wouldn't be here right now.
Chainsaw. Shit. Son of a...
The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
Leon's got a real potty mouth. So yeah, Resident Evil 4 is one of the, I would say, seminal classics. Oh yeah, and because I got into the later generation Let's Players. Oh, I have inventory to maintain. That's good. Because I got into the later generation Let's Players, I eventually kind of worked my way back to Slow Beef and Diabetes and Resupre, and that whole culture. And I would say that that is one of the more important kind of pop culture... Ooh dear. Kind of pop culture exposures that I've ever really had. I will admit I am nowhere near as good at this iteration of, or this side story I should say, as I am at the main story. Interesting that they didn't upscale the Ada cutscenes. So Ada has a special ability to... she should have a special ability to grapple her way up to the top of rooftops, if you will. Does this explode? It does! Thank you. You can see my ignorance on display already. Sneak attack. I think I need to trigger an event. Crazy Leon ain't seen me yet. Yes, I think if you go here, and then make your way back over here. Wait, what am I doing? And you can totally go for body shots this early in the game. Anytime today, Rooster. There it is. Whee! So now we have the insignia key, but I seem to recall there being, yes, a treasure over here somewhere. Somewhere. Where's the treasure? Oh, is it actually in the house? Whoops. Nobody suspects a thing. Don't mind me, folks. Fuck you. That's what I think of old ladies. I think I'll just excuse myself. Leon can handle most of these. Oh, I'll have to go back for that treasure. For right now, though, we want that shiny thing way down there. How? So we're gonna go get it. Fuck me. You live this time, Snickerino. Alright. Now the challenge mode begins. On regular game, or regular new game, this fight is hard. Whoops! Good thing I don't need that treasure she drops. Won't budge. Something's holding the door firmly in place on the other side. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and make our way back over to the church. Slow Beef and Diabetes are two really important and influential people, in my opinion. They're very much kind of the catalyst for, at least in my eyes, how Let's Plays should be done. And I mean, if you don't believe me, go watch their Snatcher LP. It's brilliant, and it's very solid. And if you don't, if that doesn't convince you, I mean, they have a ton of other footage, a ton of other things for you to watch, like Retsu Frash and Retsu Prey, or Retsu Frash, and their Trag and Harvest LPs, I say, would be two of the really important ones for you to watch, because those two are so solid and so sort of like perfect freeform LP, in my opinion. I hold them in very high regard. And I mean, there's other sort of tangential internet media that kind of spun off from that. Doug Walker's crew, who I think are very important for that era of internet media. Specifically like Cinema Snob and Owen Citizen and Obscurus Lupa are just very like that sort of cast of reviewer are just, they have influence that you can't deny. Yes, I know, Detrosity. I guess Detrost Demi. Is that all of them? I hear more. I don't know where they are, though. Alright, we've completed the first treasure, huh? Almost there, Leon. Hope he's doing okay. I know Leon's life is in danger, but right now it's time to do puzzles. I think this is right? Hey!
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?